One night, a star exploded, and it split right into two. And each part became a person. One was me, and one was you. We shimmered down to earth and lived our individual lives. But one day, serendipity decided we'd collide.
Through and through, more than us, more than two. Love is one, two is three. Looky here, you and me. I want you so, even if you don't. I want you so, even if you don't.
Wow. Who wrote this? Anyone here? Grace, before I met you, I was content with my little world full of mischief, madness, and self-absorbed in my own ways of life. It was a good time, but it was missing a certain something though, or should I say, someone. As soon as we met that day, I knew you were going to occupy a special place in my life, not solely as a partner, a wife, but as a companion, a partner in crime, someone to live and share a lifetime of memories together. But as time has passed, you've been to me more than I could ever have imagined. You've turned me into a cat lover, God forbid. You've been my friend, a teacher, confidant, my medic, a pain in my backside, but also my number one biggest fan. You are thousands of dreams of a younger you come true. You are loving. You are loving, talented, intelligent, and silly. Your passion for all life on earth is fierce and contagious. You make me aspire to be a better version of myself. As our lives continue together, I promise to be your safe harbour during raging storms, to provide you with ultimate and unyielding support for all of your endeavours, and definitely not to give you practical solutions when you just want to vent. Okay. I promise to choose you all day, every day, not because I have to, but because I want to, even when you press your icy cold feet against me in bed at night. I would like to share with you these words from German poet Rainer Rilke, who so perfectly captures how I feel when I'm with you, my soulmate Resolute. Understand, I'll slip quietly away from the noisy crowd when I see the pale stars rising, blooming over the oaks. I'll pursue solitary pathways through the pale twilit meadows with only this one dream. You come too.
Hello. In the near 10 years I've known you, we have both changed so much as people, and yet your love has been constant and unwavering. As I've grown, shifted, and shed layers on my own journey of self-discovery, you have loved and encouraged every single version of me that has stood before you. You have brought adventure, comfort, laughter, and joy into my life. Every ordinary day spent with you turned extraordinary. And just as you have loved each and every version of me, I have loved the Audi A3 Cain, the Ford Falcon V8 Cain, the Ford Focus Estate Cain, the Honda S2000 Cain, the Volkswagen Golf TDI Cains, the Volvo 240 Cain, the Subaru WRX STI Cain, the Volvo C30 Cain, and I love the BMW 335D Cain here with me now. As we continue navigating this life entangled together, I feel safe knowing that you will be in front leading the way, by my side to hold my hand, and behind to support me and catch me in case I should fall. I promise to be the best dive buddy and in-car snack provider, and will always let you know when I've spotted a dog or when we're approaching a speed camera. I promise to be your charge when you feel depleted, and your sanctuary when the noise gets too loud and the light too bright. I'll always be here to provide head scratches, and I will continue to choose you every single day. To who you are, the man you've become, and all the versions of you I can't wait to meet.
Cain came into our lives 9 years ago, but I believe it's now 10 actually, but there you go, 9, yeah. And I first got to hear about it when Grace's mum spoke to me and said Grace had phoned. And she said she is dating someone and he has tattoos and genital piercings. I'm sure that's what she said, but... Do you think Dad will be okay with him?
Let this be my dream.
Having known Cain for so long and having lived with us for 4 years, he has already cemented himself as an integral part of our family. And with that comes our unwavering trust and love in him. That's the only time you hear that from me. I can honestly say we could not be more proud of our Grace. It has been an honour, privilege and a delight to watch her grow up through the years and to mature into this beautiful and caring young woman here today. Cain, the baton is passed. Take good care of Grace as I know you will.
We have now reached the next really big milestone in a parent's life, the marriage of your child. And I must say today has exceeded all of our expectations. It has been an absolute privilege to watch Cain pass through the various stages of his life so far. Sometimes we have been at his shoulder helping him, and other times just watching from a distance. If the way Cain has lived his life so far is anything to go by, and with what we have come to know and love about Grace during their courtship, these two will enjoy a wonderful married life together. We have always considered the lovely Grace as an integral part of our family, except now it's official.
To write this, I wasn't quite sure how I could convey the vast spectrums of feelings, thoughts and emotions that even comes close to portraying all that you are and what you mean to me, using something as limiting as words. But here we go. For as long as I can remember, I've been fascinated by both the oceans and a clear night sky, where the longer you look, the more stars appear. I think the vastness of both have a way of reminding us how small a lot of our troubles probably are. They both humble us and set us back on a path of being completely present and remembering what is truly important in life. And to quote Professor Brian Cox and a little bit of Carl Sagan, here's some science and numbers. Strap in, team. I hope we're all paying attention. In our observable universe, there is something like roughly 2 trillion galaxies. That's 2,000 billion galaxies, and each galaxy is, say, around the size of the Milky Way. The Milky Way has 400 billion stars in it. It takes light over 100,000 years to cross a galaxy, and there are 2 trillion of them in a piece of the universe we can see, a small bit of what may be an infinite universe beyond. The Earth is one planet, around one star amongst 400 billion stars, in one galaxy amongst 2 trillion galaxies, in one small patch of the universe. So there's our home, our tiny little planet floating like a mote of dust in the morning sky. And on our special blue dot, somehow the variables aligned and life began over 4 billion years ago. But it always makes me think, when I turn my gaze towards the night sky, how unbelievably lucky am I? What are the chances that in all of that space, with all of those galaxies, here we are on the same tiny blue planet, amongst the billions of other star beings, with a 1 in 400 trillion chance of even being born, with all the random collisions of people, places and events across time. Here I am, fortunate enough to exist on this earth at the same time as you, even on the same tiny patch of land. In the vastness of space and the immensity of time, somehow we found each other in the cosmos. Every day, I'm so thankful for swiping right on that god-awful app. I knew from the moment you offered me a carrot stick and our dear Gemma a space in your bed with me while you slept on the floor, that you were the one. So whatever forces were at work, I just count my lucky stars every day that I even know you, and now I get to be your wife. You're my favourite, and I